beautiful, orange, copper, roses, and then you can mix it in with the lavender. This lavender is so amazing. I love lavender because it's very calming and relaxing and soothing. And you get 1 piece of Sensational Lavender. So it's going to look like this. And this, Rochelle, talk about how this was actually bred for an American market, because a lot of times many of us are going to get lavender and it's coming from the English or from the French, but this is American bred. Talk about that.
Yeah. So if you've grown lavender before, you know that all of the lavender plants, it's very English lavender, French lavender, which is great. Those are wonderful lavender plants. They're slightly different, but there's never been, up until basically last year, any American bred lavender plants. And when we say American bred, that's important because those plants are bred to behave well on the types of soils and environments we have here in the U.S. So this one, a couple things that are really unique about it. This is a lavender that is going to perform well even if you have clay soil or a wet area. Lavender generally, normally would really prefer that dry, hot area. This will also work if you have a wet area, which is fantastic. I mean, it works in the dry area too. But the other thing that's so great about this is look at those blooms. They are hands down the biggest, chubbiest little fat blooms you're ever going to find on a lavender, which is, I mean, the blooms are what gives us the scent. And so bigger blooms means more scent. This is just, it's like a punch in the face with the lavender. It's just
it is. Yeah. I'm more relaxed. This is basically like lavender times 10 as far as it being amped up in the scent, fragrance category. So you guys, if you love lavender, the fact that this is more intense, I think you're going to be thrilled with this. It is $21.95, so you get this home for $5.49. And lavender is a very popular fragrance. So Rochelle, I think this is also your aromatherapy, because that's what a lot of people use, when they buy even skincare, they look for that lavender scent.
Yeah, well, a couple things on that. I love to plant this lavender. I grow a lot of different lavenders. Most of them I plant out in the garden in like hedgerows and stuff, and you can certainly do that with this. But this one is such a particularly powerful one, and its blooms are so, unique and special and big that I kind of like to have it in a container so I can sort of move it right around on my patio where I'm at, and it can kind of scent while I'm hanging out and give me that aromatherapy while I'm just, lounging around. But the other thing I love to do, I don't usually do the shower thing. A lot of people like to cut the blossoms and hang them upside down from the shower head and an aromatherapy steam bath. Personally, my favorite thing to do is the same thing, but I hang it over my kitchen sink. So when I'm washing dishes, I get the
Smart. Yeah, that you get a whiff of that nice, beautiful, relaxing, calming lavender scent. So you guys, this is wonderful. If you love lavender, you're getting 10 times the scent, the fragrance. We're going to ship it to you just like this. It's free shipping to your door. So what I love, that we're giving you an opportunity to get not English or French lavender, but this was bred for the American market. And right now, garden stores, they're having a tough go of it. So definitely, jump on this now, because, by the time you start thinking of going to your gardening store, they're just not going to have it. Rochelle, if you wanted to touch upon that even.
Yeah, no, it's just that with everything we've been through, gardening has such a huge surge of popularity between last year and this year. And, gardening's a little different. We can't just create plants overnight. They need time to grow and be bred and propagated. So we can't just manufacture more right away. So there is a continued shortage even from last year to this year because there's so much gardening going on, which is just fantastic. But you will find across the board that garden centers are going to have a tough time restocking this year. So buy your plants early and, look. If you want something like this, which is really special and unique, you may have a hard time finding it in general, because this is definitely a unique variety that not everybody has because of the newness of it and the unique breeding of it that it's just not available everywhere.
And you guys, this is nice chubby blooms. I mean, a beautiful chubby blooms. And you're going to get this in this little pot. It's going to be a 4-inch pot. So you can use this in food. And like you said, if you know, some people put it in their shower, some put it in their kitchen. But the item number for this, 716783. If you want like high quality, superior lavender, this is your bet right here. So go to hsn.com and place your order. And then I'm going to move on over to one more item that we have by Leaf and Petal. So we're going from the Sensational Lavender